had the opportunity tonight to award a couple of life-saving awards to some of our local law enforcement. And with that, I'd like to first off recognize Officer Dustin Howell from the Idaho Falls Police Department and Lieutenant James Foster from the Bonneville County Sheriff's Office. And this particular event that I'll describe in a few minutes just indicates the cooperative nature in which the Sheriff's Office and the Police Department works together. And this is one of those cases. So I'd like, well, before I invite them up, also we have some of their guests here in the audience. Lieutenant Foster has some of his family, Sheriff Wild's wife, Captain Holtz, whoever else. Officer Howell has many of his family members here, some of his fellow officers here with him. So let's start with Lieutenant Foster and Officer Howell. Would you come up here, please? And Sheriff Wild, would you come up also, please? I'm going to have you present this to Lieutenant Foster. Stand up here. Read through this and let you know what the events were. This was back in October, actually October 15th, about 6:10 p.m. There was a 911 call to our dispatch center in which a passenger on one of the INL buses was having a heart attack. And the bus pulled in there off of US 20 and Riverside Drive, and these two officers were closest, and they went on the bus and they were able to take the unconscious male, bring him down to the floor, and perform CPR. And they took turns doing life-saving measures until the EMS got there, but they were able to get his pulse and his breathing back before EMS got there. And so with that, you know, they went above and beyond. That's not normally something that we do as law enforcement, but we do have that opportunity periodically. But, you know, those paramedics do it all the time. So maybe they don't get life-saving awards because they do it all the time. But we're special. But with that, first off, I'm going to read the citation. I told you what it was all about. So Idaho Falls Police Department takes great pleasure in presenting a life-saving award to Officer Dustin Howell for service as set forth in the citation. I already explained it. So Officer Howell's actions and professionalism bring great credit to himself and the Idaho Falls Police Department, and are in keeping with the highest traditions of law enforcement. And the same with Lieutenant James Foster. Lieutenant Foster's actions and professionalism bring great credit to himself and the Bonneville County Sheriff's Office, and are in keeping with the highest traditions of law enforcement. Sheriff, if you would present this to Lieutenant Foster along with the life-saving pin, I'll present this to Officer Howell. And I assume Jolene or PIL wants to take pictures. Thank you very much for that opportunity.